But yes. Hello everyone. We're just going to tell you the story today of how we became Cowgirl Kim and Cowboy Bob.
And quite a story it is.
We didn't start out as Cowgirl Kim and Cowboy Bob. In fact, when we started Oregon Dream Ponies in 2010 and started having visitors come, we introduced ourselves as Miss Kim and Mr. Bob. And that went on for maybe a year or so.
Probably a year.
And one day there was a little boy that came, and he had just finished his visit, and he was just absolutely enamored with Bob. And he looked up as he stood in between us at Bob, and he asked him, "Are you a real cowboy?" And I said, he actually caught me completely off guard. And before Bob could say anything, I said, yes, he is. In fact, that is Cowboy Bob. And Bob kind of, oh my gosh, that's a big title, you could tell.
Truth time appeared, yes.
Yeah, well, it was a lot, because it was like, oh my gosh, I'm a real cowboy now, I guess. But not missing a beat, Bob was spot on, and he said, "You want to say what you said?"
Well, certainly. I looked up and I said, well, I said, that's probably true, but I said, you know what? That's Cowgirl Kim over there.
And I went, oh, got me, because I didn't see that coming.
Right.
So that was the day that we then, from then on out, we knew that to the children, we needed to be Cowgirl Kim and Cowboy Bob. So that, well, as part of their dreaming process, we didn't realize how much that meant to them. So we did it from them.
Exactly.
But our name tags still say Bob.
Yep.
And
Bob and Kim.
So.
And that's kind of who we are. It's a big part of what we do. With the kids when they come, our guests is we try to fulfill. Unique experience for them, and oftentimes, being in the presence of, a horse or a ranch or a cowboy hat or a belt buckle or boots, designates to them that, wow, that guy really might be a real cowboy, or it might be a real cowgirl. So along the lines that we play with unicorns and the like, Kim and I do fit into character. When the kids come. Now, that's not to say that we've not gained, some more Western roots over the past 2 decades that we've been together and doing this type of thing. But truthfully, I didn't grow up in the country.
No, neither did I. I grew up in a cul-de-sac.
Yep, I grew up in an LA suburb. Came to Oregon in 1980,
Put that out there.
And came out of a 30-year professional sales career of starch shirts and silk ties and nice suits, and fortunately that chapter came to a close, and now I get to really do wear real boots and work pants and get dirty too. And real suspenders. So it's been an evolution, and it's been a great evolution,
and it continues.
And it's a healthy evolution for sure.
I'll share something yesterday that happened when we had a bunch of little visitors. There was I'll think see if I can remember her name. She's a little 4-year-old, and before we started the visit, she yelled at me from across the parking lot, "Are you a real farm girl?" And I said, "Well, yes." And she says, "Oh, but you're not a boy. You're a girl farmer." And I said, "Well, yeah, that's true." And she turned to her mom and she says, "I can be a farmer. She's a farmer, so I can be a farmer too." So that was pretty darling too, as well.
Pretty heartfelt. The kids really come forward, bring forward a lot of curiosity, a lot of innocence. It's really humbling.
They're dreaming. They're really dreaming. Yeah.
It's really humbling, and it's great.
So, so we wanted to make sure to share with you how that came to be, and the children. They're the ones who brought that to the forefront.
They created Cowboy Bob and Cowgirl Kim.
Absolutely. So. There you have it.
All right.
All right. More next time. Thank you.
Take care. Bye now.